All right, coaches, welcome to Top Snapper in America Live. Here we are. We're finally getting things rolling. All right, so live from Gilbert's, Illinois. My name is Nolan Owen with Nolan's Long Snapping. Welcome to my long snapping training facility called the Dog Den. All right, so super simple. Today will be jam-packed with a ton of live streams. Okay, so I totally understand if you can't just sit around on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook. If you can't sit around the entire time, by all means, I understand. But every single stream will be available live for you to be able to get to at any point in time. All right, so if you can't watch until tomorrow or the day after, or months from now, it'll always be there. All right, so you'll be able to access all of what these guys are doing. To give you an idea of the event, it's simple. All right, what we do is we get starting off with our bench press. All right, so guys will do either 185 or 225 bench, and they try to get as many reps as they can, obviously. All right, then from there, they then go into their broad jump. We want to see, what kind of athletes they are. And then from there, we start going into our charting. How it works is that each snapper gets two charts. They each get their own live stream, and each chart has 10 punt snaps and 5 field goals. And they just go straight through with them. All the snaps have to have some sort of a post snap, which means a snap and release or a snap and block outside of the very first 2 punt snaps to kind of let them just get into the groove of the live stream. But after that, they have to go. All right, so from there, you're going to see one chart after another all the way through until we completed. Everybody has done their charts. After that point, we then go into our agility circuits. Yes, even in our facility, we do agility circuits where they actually have to snap the ball and sprint and run, snap and ball and do lateral movements, getting over cones, hurdles, all that stuff. You will see that live here today. All right. Then finally, after that's completed, they then go into the competition. With the competition, we have 2 different brackets. Then from there, they work down to just one guy remaining per bracket, and let's see who is the ultimate winner. Now, I got to make something really clear here. Just because if they win the competition, the final one, doesn't mean they win the entire event. The question is, why? It's very simple. Every single thing they do today accumulates points. Everything is done objectively. So essentially, you throw a strike, you get points. You throw a strike with a wobble, you get some points. You don't get all of them. The question is, well, how is that not subjective? Well, you see the ball. If it looks like a duck and it's wobbling around, that's a wobble. All right, we'll call that out. So if you throw a strike, it's worth 2 points. And you throw a snap that's right in the money with a wobble, it's only worth 1. So it makes it really simple. All right, in addition to things like that, how they do their broad jump, how many reps they get on the bench, how fast they do their actual agility circuits when they snap and have to run and do all the down and backs. That's all timed. And how they do based on those times is what gets them points associated with each. All of that is actually available for anybody to see because we have nothing to hide. You can all see it on my website at dogden.com. All right, /TSIA, Top Snapper in America. All right, so you can see it all there, and it's super simple for you. All right, then, so now that we've got all the points accumulation, right? So you're like, okay, how does that work finally? All right, if you have one guy that's standing at the end, even if he may not win the competition in the end, but he had the most points out of everything, he is the ultimate winner and gets his name added to our trophy. You'll want to stick around for that. It's a pretty cool trophy. All right, so that being said, we have 10 guys for today. Some very high quality talent from JUCO transfers to 2025s, to 26s, 27, and 28s. So it's a solid look for today. We actually had a couple other guys that were college guys that were transfers, and good news is they don't have to be here because they got all situated and picked up. So things have been looking good for our guys lately. So very, very fortunate and blessed. All right. So that being said, all right, we will be tuning in here real shortly with our bench press first. Then after that point, we'll get rolling with the chart, get rolling with the broad jump and then the charts. All right, we'll see you soon. Thank you.